here since 1975. I think Main Street fell apart about 20 years ago and everything closed up.
Everything started getting bad.
Yeah, it got bad there for a while.
What about this area here? Is it better or worse? Or has it changed? Like a lot?
I feel completely safe in this area. I've had no problems in 20 years. Whatever, 39 years, wow. I feel totally safe at City Hall there. I figure they're protecting City Hall or what. And I can honestly say Brockton has the best education for special ed anywhere in the country. A lot of people came to Brockton because of the special ed department.
Oh, because of the program? Because where they were, their kids couldn't get any help?
Couldn't get anything. You look at the small towns around here, they have nothing.
Yeah.
You gotta come to Brockton to get it.
Yep.
I have 3 kids on the autism spectrum, 3 grandchildren. And then Brockton's been great for me.
Well, we're in student council.
Yeah, we just came in.
Oh, okay. And I'm hoping to try out for cheerleading.
I do marching band, honestly.
At school, I'm not that athletic, but then at home, like, sometimes when I'm with my friends, I'm so hyped and like to do a lot of things, run around, play basketball, and basketball is, like, my favorite sport, and football, but barely football, but yeah.
But, like, my cousin actually invited me to, like, this thing at City Hall, like, this leadership program at City Hall that meets on Mondays, and I was, like, looking into that. It's not that dangerous. It depends on, like, who you hang out with. If you're, like, always, like, drug dealing and, like, gangbanging, then that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're a person that likes to go to school and, like, get into activities, then nothing's really gonna happen to you.
Have you both grown up in Brockton, or did you move here?
Nah, I moved here for like 1 year and a half.
A year and a half?
Yeah.
So you've only been here for a year and a half?
Yeah.
Oh, where did you come from?
Portugal. Yeah, I played volleyball for Brockton High. And I'm now in this sculpture club.
Are you planning on going to college? Do you know where? Not yet.
Probably State Bridgewater or UMass Boston.
Do you know what you want to study?
Architect.
Architecture.
You know, when I was in high school, there's a story for you. When I was in high school, my best friend, Neil, had a car, and he would pick me up in the morning, and instead of going right to school, we would drive all the way over here and drive through the park in the morning and then go to school.
Nice.
And that was the best way to start the day.
They do frozen pizzas next door. They come in at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. He said he came into the building, heard gunfire. They're firing guns at each other. 2 groups of kids.
Around
out there.
here?
Yep, right out here at the end of the street. The car even hit another car. They ran, but the cops came. They had to come back for their car, so they came back. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
There was a gunfight right over. Yeah, Brockton can be rough. But I've always worked in Brockton. There's work in Brockton.
I couldn't sit there and talk to them about friendships without talking about my friends.
Yeah.
And yeah, these teachers might have a friend who got in trouble. I got 50 friends who got in trouble. Like, I got friends that are dead, shot dead.
Yeah.
Like, I got friends in jail. They know, I got friends that they know. I know some of their brothers and sisters. I see these kids at barbecues, like, it's crazy. Like, there's some people who are it's a valid conversation to have with some people. And other times, if there's even one teacher in the school saying that their kids don't talk with them about these things, then we're wasting our time, because we either need to sit the kids with some people who can talk about it, or don't do it at all, because you can't have somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, or doesn't want to do it, or isn't good at it, doing it. Between like 6 o'clock Halloween night and like 12 the next afternoon, there were 6 shootings in Brockton.
Really?
Yeah, 6. A couple at a party, a couple drive-bys. It's just like, and one was actually, I wasn't home at the time, but one was down the street from my house. And it's just, you know, the kids, I see that. The kids see that. And I already knew, I grew up here, I used to hear it all the time. It's just, you can't act like that didn't happen. And you know what I mean? Like, it messes with you when you don't feel safe.
But to some people, the streets are their family too.
A lot of them have faced trauma in their lives, so if you don't try and understand where these kids come from, you're not really going to connect with them on all sorts of levels.
When a parent comes in, like, and they got a kid who's just disrespectful, I'm just like, what is wrong with you? Like, what are you doing? Like, and it's like, we can't call anybody out because we get sued.
Yeah.
But I'm from here. I grew up here. I went to school here. I got out of here. I got a scholarship to go to school, great school, and can't nobody tell me nothing about making it from here. And they don't listen. Some of these parents, they don't listen, and in turn, their kids don't listen. The parent come up here and defend a kid who's wrong, flat out, and that just enables the kid.
Yeah.
And they end up here. Last year, I had 16 kids take it, and 13 passed the first time, which, according to, I wasn't here obviously the year before, but according to everyone that works here, is outstanding. And I'm just hoping to repeat that.
We're lucky to have such a great staff where we all work well together. I'm sure you get that at other schools too, but where it's smaller, we just more like a family.
I was literally forced to come here, but it was like, I think everything happens for a reason, and when you find that reason, it all makes sense. You know, I feel like I was sent here to do better, you know, to do good, and that's what I learned. So I feel like the school is my true calling. You know, people look at this school as, those kids in there, drug dealers, they're bad, and this, that. But reality is, we're not all bad students. Not every student is the same.
Absolutely.
And that's just the way people have to see it. You know, when you come from Phoenix, you go and you say, I graduated from Phoenix to a Brockton High student. They're going to be like, what? You know, and then they're judging you because of your past.
Yeah.
Don't judge me because of my past, judge me because of what I'm doing in the present. You know, and that 2-week change happened because I wanted to. I pushed myself to. I said, you know what, I'm tired of living this way. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not doing anything with my life. I'm not trying to be a bum out on the street, sleeping on the mattress outside on Leisure Parkway, okay? Like, that's not me, and that's not who I want to be. You know, I wanted to go out there and get my own money. Not by hustling, not by stealing. I can go out there and I can be like, all right, at least I graduated. You know, you're a bum, you're sitting there, and I mean, like, counting loose change, you know? But it's just like, the way I was raised was just to go and get it. Go and get it. My mother was a single parent. I didn't have no father in my life. You know what I mean? I didn't have no, let's go out and play catch, or let's go out and do this, or let's go out and go to the movies. I never had that growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't spoiled.
Yeah.
And I think when me and my siblings weren't spoiled, I think that just proves a point that when you're not spoiled, you can celebrate life more and be happy more with what you don't have than what you do have. Because when you're more spoiled, the more you spoil, the more you crave. And live your life every day like it's your last. Like, that's what I learned. That's the most valuable lesson I learned. That's the most valuable lesson that I learned for the rest of my life.
Did you learn it here, or did you?
Like, you know, I learned it, the person who I learned it from wasn't here. You know what I mean? I learned it from her.
Oh, okay. It was a student?
Yeah, it was a former student, and I learned it from her. And I learned that you just gotta take everything as it is. You know, and this girl, like, you know, she had so many trials in her life, but she was always happy, always singing and snapping her fingers, and she was loud too. Like, you can hear this girl down the hall. She had like spirit that, like, when she walked next to you, it was just like happy. Like, you get happy, you know. And it was just like every day, you know what I mean. I just felt happy, you know. And we were really close, you know. And, you know, I remember senior year came and she was like, and Mr. Ross came out. Library, and she was forcing it, like, oh, you guys gotta do this, you guys gotta do that. So she was like, let's bang this year out together. And it was just, that's what I learned. You know, and let's bang this year out together is something that I'm always gonna remember for the rest of my life.